high enough to be considered life-threatening. Switching gears here now, we're joined by meteorologist Wes Wyatt. And Wes, what are you tracking tonight?
Well, we're tracking that river flooding, Brittany, and it looks like the river there in Demopolis will be cresting tomorrow morning. And I'm going to show you some of those river stages coming up. I want to get you set for this week and a first alert for the next big thing, which is going to be more rainfall. And when you look at this, we're in for another 2 to 3 inches of rain in parts of our area over the next 5 days. We've got some rainmakers we're going to be tracking here coming up. Now, tonight, no rain showing up here locally, but when we expand the view, you can see that system that brought us a little bit of rain earlier in the day, and also is the reason that they had to postpone the race there, the Daytona 500, which picks up right here on Fox tomorrow afternoon. But that was all that rain impacting North Florida, that same system. Here at home, though, chilly conditions out there right now, but the temperature fall is going to slow down, and the temperature may actually go up a few degrees here for the rest of tonight. We got a warm front coming. You're going to notice a big difference tomorrow. We start off chilly on President's Day, but once we get into the afternoon, that temperature is going to be rising into the 60s there later in the day. So we will have a noticeable warm up, and the day is going to be dry for the most part. It's tomorrow night starting around supper time. That's when the rain chances start to ramp up. So I'm going to show you that and when to expect some of the heavier rainfall this week. Your full forecast just minutes away.
And they are off. Named him an honorary firefighter.
And now, your first alert weather with WBRC Fox 6 meteorologist Wes Wyatt.
Well, when you hit the road in the morning, there may be a little bit of foggy weather out there. Otherwise, we don't expect any heavy rainfall to start the day tomorrow. Perhaps a sprinkle or two, but I think our chances for maybe a shower will be a little bit higher for that drive home, a little bit closer to 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock tomorrow evening. We will be talking about some more rain moving into the area. Tonight, things pretty quiet on the radar. We did have some showers earlier in the day from this system that caused the race to be postponed there at Daytona. You can see they're actually catching a little bit of a break in the rain right now, but tomorrow here locally we're going to have our next wave of wet weather. It's going to be chilly to start off. You can see the temperatures here as we look at the state. 49 around Anniston, 50 degrees there Fayette early on, 51 around Alabaster, and the temperatures are actually close to this mark in some spots right now, but the temperature is going up a few degrees through the early morning. And again, we could see some patchy fog around for the start of the day. We get to the forecast radar data, and it doesn't show a whole lot of wet weather during the day. If you have the President's Day off, it is going to be a dry day for the most part, and take advantage of it, trying to wrap up some of those big outdoor projects, because Tuesday it looks like a soggy day with on and off rain throughout the day. Temperatures, though, notice up to 65 in Tuscaloosa tomorrow afternoon, nearing 70 here around Greensboro and Demopolis, Pell City, over to Anniston in the 60s. There's a warm front. It's going to be lifting in from the south, and yeah, we're talking about a big rise in those temperatures, and that could produce a little bit of scattered shower activity later in the day. I know you look at this, you don't see a lot of green on the map, but I still would hang on to that umbrella. Throw it in the car tomorrow. You may need it for the drive home. 6, 7 o'clock, a chance for some scattered showers, but the model data really starts to ramp up that coverage of rain during the overnight, and perhaps some overnight noisemakers. There could be a rumble of thunder, but the chance of severe storms, very low. The big concern is going to be where we have some of those storms, some locally heavy rainfall, and perhaps some flash flooding. We'll need to watch out for that threat here to start out the week. But overall, I think the rainfall rate's a little bit lighter than what we saw last week. But you can see Tuesday, 11 o'clock in the morning, rain. Tuesday night, Tuesday evening, you can see 5 to 6 o'clock. We're still tracking some wet weather. And then a cold front moves through. We catch a little bit of a break here. I want to jump ahead to Wednesday and then show you we get one more wave of rain that's going to be moving in Wednesday night and into the day on Thursday. And now this moves in after the cold front moves through. So it's going to be really cold here, a chilly rain event that sets up. The freezing line, though, when we watch that, it stays north of us, and you can see once the rain moves out, well, then that freezing line drops into Alabama. So we're not concerned about frozen precipitation. I know that was something that popped into our thoughts last week. Could we see any frozen precipitation with this? But it looks like all rain, and it moves on out of here. Mostly a light rain into Thursday morning. And I tell you what, the weekend's looking good. Saturday, dry weather, but before that, you can see that rain adding up another 2 2 to 3 inches. You know, the good news here, we don't see 6 to 7 inches of rain like what we saw last week. Let's get you over the 7-day forecast. And yeah, Tuesday looks wet. Wednesday, well, we catch a little bit of a break here, but it's Wednesday night into Thursday morning, more wet weather. Friday looks dry if you have plans there. Saturday, 58 degrees, mostly sunny, and most of Sunday looks good. So our first alert 7-day forecast, yeah, we'll take that, right? 60 degrees there on Sunday, but you know, it's more big temperature changes. 70 Tuesday. We're down to freezing there Friday morning. You know, one of the big concerns this week will be the river flooding. I'm going to show you the forecast river stages and what we're seeing with that coming up in the next half hour. But I want to leave you with this, some video from Blount County, Alabama, and still had the guitar there. I need to change those strings. We've been to a lot of schools here lately, but the students there at Appalachian School want to thank the teachers and the students for inviting us out there. That's on Straight Mountain there in Blount County, but we had lots of fun and looking forward to more visits coming up. We'll have much more news and weather for you right here on WBRC. Stay tuned.